Today we have something special. The Italian-made Hohner Anacleto Rey Especial. You do not want to miss this one. Stick around. Hi and welcome back. My name is Jose Macias. We are in downtown San Antonio in Alamo Music Center. If you have any questions or comments, please visit our website, or if you happen to be in the San Antonio area, please visit us in person. We'd love to have you here. As I said, today we have something special. We have an Italian Hohner, and I know you think Hohner and you think like Germany, right? But a few years back, Hohner partnered up with Anacleto Gabinelli, and yes, I said Gabinelli. But yes, they partnered up with Hohner and they started the Anacleto line, the Anacleto series, Italian made. Apparently there was a demand for Hohner and Italian accordions, so they partnered up, as I said, and they've come out with the Anacleto line, and Anacleto came out with this. We have the Rey, and you might want to say, we were saying Reyes because I thought it was Reyes, but no, it's Rey Especial, right? And the E stands for the special, Especial. And why is it special? I don't know. Let's figure that out together. And I say that because it's the first time I play one, just today. And did I find it special? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what it has first, right? And as we can tell, we've been working with the Vienna style box, right? Which is the Corona 2 style and the Panthers and the Compadres. That's what you call that, right? And I guess this is also a Vienna style, but with like Italian twists, right? It's a diatonic box, first of all. It is Italian made, as we've said, which makes it special just in and of itself. Just the Italian accordions seem to have just, I don't know, they come with more like little bells and whistles, and they seem to be more elegant. And this one does not fall short with that either. So here we begin with the keypad, right? And we have 34 buttons. The traditional Corona 2 has only 31, so this adds 3 more, and it's in the style of the Italian style, so it's right in line with that, right? And then, as we notice, not only do we have 34, but they are also pearloid, so they're pearl buttons, so that also adds more. You can add to the price point, right, when you start doing stuff like that. They get more expensive because you start adding, and I use the word, and I'll say it again, right? It's higher elegance, higher, I don't know, right? Let's use the word elegant. Let's stick with that. I'll say that because it just feels a little more expensive. And not only does it feel expensive, it actually is. And we'll get to that later because that's what makes this also a special video. So we have here, right? And let's move on. We have here this beautiful, beautiful grill. And once again, I said Hohner, so it has like little diamonds all around it, and it's got this gold trim, and it has this Rey, right? Since it's the Rey, it's got a crown. Moving on to the bellow straps, right? And sticking with the sort of gold trim, we have, as we can see here, this kind of gold trim, right? It sticks in with the color scheme, so it's not much different than what we've seen with the Corona 2s, but as you can see here, it's got that bit of, you can tell it looks a little more upscale, right? So that comes with an $8,000 price tag, right? Once again, I don't mean to harp on the price, but for an $8,000 accordion, I mean, seriously, I can probably get this like on eBay for like 20 bucks. So I would think maybe there would be some sort of like inlay like we saw with the Corona 2s, and if you see me pointing to the floor, it's because I see one down there. But a Corona 2. Anyway, I would think that they would put a little more emphasis, right? Because we've seen them on previous accordions. You would think they would have it like on an $8,000 one. So there are some things that I like and things that I don't like on this accordion, and that for me, that would be one of them. I mean, I'm an accordion player, so I'm going to look at everything, right? So now let's look at the bellows, and the bellows are great. I mean, I'm sure they're handmade. This accordion is handmade, so the bellows would be no different. But like I said, I just opened this, and I'm seeing like on the inside, you can probably see this here with me. This is an $8,000 instrument. You would think they could paint all the way to the inside. You see a little white strip? Yeah, I would think that they would make a little more effort with that. Here with the bass strap, as we move on along the accordion, we notice the little adjustment roller. Once again, it sticks with the gold schematic. And I will say this, the roller itself does feel, it's not plastic, so it's like metal or maybe some aluminum or something like that, but it feels a lot sturdier. And I will say this, on the Corona 2s and the models that we have reviewed previously, they don't get tight enough for me, right? Like I like a snug feel, and this one does give me that. So I will say that. Thank you, Hohner, for making that adjustment there, so it does fit nice and snug. And then it has these nice little rubber feet at the bottom, which give it a little space. Or a little taller than the ones on the Corona 2. I know I didn't mention those on any of the other models, but I mentioned this because the strap is actually, the bass strap, it's a little thicker, so it's a little more plush. It has a lot more cushion. So these feet give it a little more room when you lay it down this way. So when you take this off, it's not completely scratching on whatever surface that you lay it on. So I appreciate things like that. And then moving on to the back, this comes standard with what we call a back pad. And what does the back pad do? The back pad protects the bellows from the wear and tear of the friction and all that happens when a player is playing with your t-shirt. Maybe you're wearing a belt buckle, I don't know, whatever your attire is for the evening. It is the enemy against the bellow. So here we have a bellow, we have the back strap that protects the bellows. So this comes standard with it. So that's a great feature. I love it. And it's also, as you can see, it snaps on and it snaps off. So, and these do wear out. So hopefully there are places, hopefully Hohner can help replace this. I don't know. That's another thing. Sometimes it's hard to get replacement parts. So yeah, but yes, this is a great feature that comes with the Rey Especial. Is it worth $8,000? I am not exactly sure. I probably would not purchase it for $8,000, but we move along anyway. I know Hohner was trying to make these to offer, you know, the consumer a model that didn't have switches, right? But you would think for $8,000 that normally the switches or the registers would be right here. And for those of us who know, the registers are the ones that the little sliders on the inside, you push them and it changes the sound of the accordion. And for $8,000, we don't have that here. It's just a plain, I can't even find the words. So you would think, right, for that price point that there would be a little something else, or not even that. You would think that they would lower the price point by maybe half. I don't know. I'm just saying that I think that there needs to be a bit of an adjustment there. But besides that, I really do think this is a solid instrument. I mean, it's handmade, it's top-notch craftsmanship. So its quality is not in question, it's more the price point. So maybe we can do something with that, Hohner. Let me know. Okay, with all that being said, now let's give it a listen. Now the usual stuff, right? How did it play? How did it sound? What did I like about it? What I didn't like about it? Well, I will say, let's talk about its playing. It plays great. It sounds awesome. It feels great. I mean, I keep saying great because literally it's just a beautiful instrument. It was made with care. You can tell these things take months to make. They take months to put together. So it was absolutely made with care, with precision, with precisement, because these things have to be very precise in their tuning and all that. And as I mentioned tuning, the reeds are also handmade. And I believe the house, there are just a number of reed makers in Italy. And this one, as I slightly look at my notes here, they're Cagnoni reeds. So that is a house of reeds that makes these. They're handmade. It projects well. It sounds loud. But once again, for $8,000, I'm not too sure. I would not mortgage off my house, or I would not for this accordion. No, I wouldn't. Would I love one? Yeah, I'd love to play one. But once again, the price point allows me not to. So that would be an adjustment that needs to be made. The adjustment needs to be nowhere on the instrument, maybe just on the price point. The Anacleto Rey Especial also comes in numerous colors, and the ones that were here at Alamo Music are multicolor like a glitter. We have the black and gold, which we see here. It comes in a copper, even yellow, but I believe you can even order these custom, so I'm pretty sure you can get them in different colors. So, but please check before you take me on that. Just make sure to check up on that. But they also come in 3 different keys. You have the key of E, Mi, you have the key of G, which is Sol, and the key of F, which is Fa. So if you're in the market for your own Anacleto Rey Especial, please visit alamomusic.com, or I've said again, if you're in the area, please come down and visit us in person. We'd love to see you. If you like what you see, please make sure to like and subscribe. And once again, my name is Jose Macias. We'll see you next time.